Channel 3 News and we're live from Twin Valley South High School. Some opening announcements are, congratulations to our FFA soil team of Tommy Schlager, Cheyenne Kendall, Jonathan Hamilton, and Preston Glander, who placed 22nd out of 43 teams in the state of Ohio. End of first quarter, Friday is October 20th. High school marching band at Tecumseh will hold a contest on Saturday, October 21st. And the TVS board will have a meeting Monday, October 23rd.
High school middle school picture retakes Tuesday, October 24th. Be there. Middle school fall athletic awards Tuesday, October 24th. FFA National Convention Wednesday, October 25th. FFA National Convention Thursday, October 26th. And Shoes for the Shoe this Thursday, October 26th. Now off to Nick with sports.
Thanks, Wes. Ohio State beat Nebraska last weekend in a 56-14 butt whooping. The Texans beat the Browns 33-17, and the Bengals won 20-16 over the Bills. Cavaliers won 102-98 over the Celtics. Prayers to Gordon Hayward, as you can see.
In Cavs history, they're going up. Oh my goodness! Hayward came down so hard. Oh, Hayward broke his leg. Hayward has broken his leg. Hayward has broken his leg.
Ooh, that was a gruesome injury. Nathan Osborne finished 7th in the state golf tournament. Good job, Nate. The high school volleyball team beat Arcanum in a 3-0 victory. Good job, ladies. High school football kicks off tonight at Covington at 7:30. It's the 80s theme, so be there. The cross-country team plays tomorrow at the district tournament at 10 a.m. Boys soccer also plays tomorrow at Milton Union. Now off to Marty to see how he's doing on vacation.
I am just having a blast out here. I am in the swamps of Louisiana out here, okay? And it is just, it's crazy, okay? There's alligators everywhere you look out here. I've only been here for 10 minutes and I saw 3,564 alligators. It is crazy. There's alligators swimming on my feet right now and I'm trying to fight them off with these huge thorns.
What's your favorite scary movie? Don't Breathe. And why? Because it's scary. Monsters Inc. And why? Because it's all really good to me. What do you want to be for Halloween?
What do I want to be for Halloween? It doesn't matter what I want to be for Halloween! Actually, I would love to be a psychotic clown, which I'm halfway there. I just need the costume.
So what do you want to be for Halloween? I think I want to be an ice cream cone. Because I like ice cream. So what would you like to be for Halloween?
A pumpkin, because it's round and orange.
What's your favorite scary movie? Wish Upon. There's a lot of people die. Your favorite scary movie?
Nightmare on Elm Street. That's my favorite scary movie.
What do you want to be for Halloween?
A magical princess with wings on a unicorn.
Alright. What's your favorite scary movie? Exorcist. Good choice. What would you like to be for Halloween?
I'm going to be a giraffe.
Ooh. Alright, what are you going to be for Halloween?
Personally, as an individual, be my friend.
Oh my god!
We're gonna be white chicks.
And why?
It's inspired me to be the man I am today.
What would you guys like to be for Halloween? I want to be a street thug, you know, be a dancer. Ready?
I'm here with Mr. Randall, and I'd like to know what his stance is on athletes sitting during the national anthem.
What do you think my stance is, Nick?
I'm sure you.
It doesn't matter what you think my stance is. You listen here. If you don't like standing, then God bless you for having the right to not stand. I don't give a rat's patoot what your stance is because you can do what you want. God bless America.
There you have it.
Alright, I'm here with Miss Miller, and I would like to know her standpoint on athletes kneeling during the national anthem.
Okay, so that's really nothing new to me. When I worked at Richmond, I discovered that a lot of the black kids didn't even stand for the pledge, so I would try to urge them to stand. I didn't really know what it was about. And then one of them, kind of explained it to me. And then I thought about the pledge, and I thought, well, it's not liberty and justice for all, so why am I chanting this to some arbitrary piece of fabric? So at that point, and it's a Quaker town. Quakers aren't really into that either. So a lot of people weren't real patriotic in Richmond anyways, but that's where I sort of learned that there are other views, and so I just respected the fact that they didn't. I did encourage them to stand so that they wouldn't sort of put themselves out there to get attacked by, you know, an angry mob, but a lot of them didn't care. So I always stand for the pledge, and I remain silent, but I don't say it because it's not liberty and justice for all, and anyone, unless you live under a rock, knows that. And as far as the kneeling goes, I think it's great. They're starting a conversation with a bunch of people who have sort of used these football players as little pawns. They're modern day gladiators. They get themselves beat up and then they go crazy later in life. And somehow we still call them spoiled. And they should be thankful that we gave them a job like that. I'd say they work pretty hard to get a job like that, and they take the risks to get a job like that, knowing exactly what's going to happen to them or what might happen to them later in life. But if this gets the conversation going, good. I'm glad they're doing it, and more power to you. I'd like to see an all-white school do it one time.
I'm here with Mr. Bartlett. So what's your stance on athletes sitting down or kneeling during the national anthem?
You know, I believe everybody has the right to express themselves in certain platforms in certain areas, but I do not believe that during the national anthem is the right time to do that. You know, everybody can do these things. You know, the big question I would have is if these athletes are doing that on Sunday, are they out Monday morning trying to make a difference for what they're kneeling for? If they can answer yes, then more power to them. If they can answer no, then they have no right to be kneeling during the national anthem. Many people have died for that flag, so you need to stand and respect it.
This is Mr. Bartlett and I.
I'm here with Mr. Shockey, and I want to know what's your stance on athletes kneeling in the national anthem.
Well, my stance on the athletes that are kneeling against the pledge is that the flag represents many things for our country and many things for each individual. To take a knee during the Pledge of Allegiance to me, is just dishonorable. There's other ways to protest our rights and establish what we believe in besides going against the flag.
All right, thank you.
Hey, I'm here with Mr. McKinney, and I was wanting to know your stance on the athletes kneeling during the national anthem.
All right, first of all, they have a right of free speech, but if you're employed by somebody and you're required to be at that event and you're representing a particular group, in this case, the football, NFL,
here, hold on.
You do not have a right. So if you're being paid by a group or